So yesterday someone tried to threaten me and like pull up on me and like beat me up and whatever. And it was such a surreal experience for me because all I want to do is serve other people. All I want to do is be kind to other people. All I want to do is just not inflict damage on anyone in any single way. Yet by me being in this way and even the situation why he got this upset, I was extremely respectful. It wasn't even with the person, it was with someone else that he is like related to. Don't want to go into too many details. By me respectfully pointing out that I did not want to be around this other person who idolizes this other person, got so upset that he wanted to hurt me. And the main reason for that is that I can promise you I am what he wishes to be. That might sound very egotistic, but hear me out, and there's a real lesson in this. When you expose someone's flaws, when you expose to someone what you are and what they are not, there's two types of people who give two types of responses. It's either a love-based response or it's a fear-based response. If it's a love-based response, anyone who does better than me, I respect the hell out of them. I admire them, I want to learn from them, I want to be around them, I'm happy for them, I wish them all the best. And there's this other type of person who, if you expose to them what they are not, they will often resort to anger, to whatever stage of anger that is, right? Either talking behind you, talking trash on the internet, and then different levels to, oh, I'll fuck you up, because, right, they see such a big deficiency and their ego can't handle the fact that they have this deficiency, so they would rather resort to violence to protect their ego, which is just insane. And to some extent, I feel like, okay, beat me up or whatever you want to do. Maybe you'll learn about how bad it is to really hurt other people, and maybe you'll change your behavior in the future. Because I care so little about myself and my feelings and how I'm doing. All I care about is serving other people. And if this person can maybe figure out that he is a horrible person, that would be really good for the overall collective consciousness. And I'm not sure if there's a better way for these people to see their truth and see their pitfalls and actually want to make this change. Because I doubt that any person who is that way would actually watch these videos and understand them, because their level of consciousness is just not at the level where they need to be to accept these things. If there's one thing that I learned, it's that love ain't lies. And so I just speak my truth 24/7. And the truth is sometimes hurtful. And it's my truth, of course. I have a relatively flawed perception. I think my perception is relatively clear compared to how most people do things, because I operate from universal law and I operate from a spiritual understanding rather than, right, like what's popping out of my eyeballs and whatever is happening in my external reality. But I understand that, there's things that I'm not seeing either. Either way, I just speak whatever my truth is. It's the same way that most people can't take constructive criticism. Like, they get so offended because they attach whatever criticism there is to their identity, to their self-worth, and to the lack that they already perceive. The other day, one of my very successful friends was like, okay, you need to change this and this and this and this. And he was like super careful in the delivery. He was like, I don't want to offend you, whatever. It's like, tell me whatever the fuck I need to be told to win in this life, to be a better vessel, to serve other people more. I don't care. Like, whatever enables me to have a bigger impact, tell me those things, and I will act upon those things if I believe those things will serve me and the other people. And for most people, their self-worth is so messed up that they can't take any type of criticism. Whenever they see the criticism, they take it personally. They attach their self-worth to it. And it's all because they see themselves as such a little version of themselves, of what they actually are capable of, that they take it personally. They don't see the amount of growth that they can grow into. And so they'd rather stay in stagnation, not accept whatever limitations they have, tell themselves they can't do this and that because of this and that, rather than just taking the fucking action, becoming the person that they need to be to achieve whatever they want to achieve, to be the person that they actually want to be. Because that is 1,000 times more difficult than, oh, I'll make some threats and I'll punch you and whatever the fuck. And so I really hope that you're not this type of person, and if you are, to look at yourself in the fucking mirror and to get clear on, okay, these are the things I'm deficient in. Why am I getting upset about this person? And at pretty much any given time, it's literally just that the ego wants to protect itself from facing the reality that you are not the person that you said you want to be or you need to be. And if you can accept that, rather than becoming angry about it and being mad because I expose your fucking flaws, you can actually change it. And if you don't like what anyone says about anything, about any limitation that you have in your life, then you are hurting your own growth. You're not hurting anyone else. He's not hurting me by making threats to me, maybe a little bit, but he's really hurting himself by being this aggressive of a person. And karmic debt is a real thing. Like, he's going to experience whatever he needs to actually learn from this thing or suffer from this thing as a consequence of that, which I hope he can use as a tool to grow. And then the last thing here that was really interesting is that these people, what they were trying to do is they were consistently trying to find my flaws and trying to expose whatever is wrong with me, because they don't believe that I actually have a mindset of being this good or trying to be this good to other people. I'm not saying I'm that good. I'm just saying, right, I have a mindset where I try to be as good as possible. And that would break their fucking soul, because, right, like, not only am I rejecting them, I am trying to be better than them. I am factually better than them, and their fucking ego can't take that. So what do you do when you're in that situation? Well, firstly, you have to try and find flaws in that person's character. You have to find reasons for yourself to feel better about yourself by finding ways to trash this other person and say, oh, this person is not who he is and whatever. And then the second part is, if that doesn't work, it's like, oh, I'll become violent and become angry and, like, you know, express this, like, demon side of myself to make myself feel better about it, because I can't face reality. And so don't be this fucking person. Look at yourself in the eyes, dissolve your ego, and just take whatever criticism, take whatever you are lacking for face value, and stop thinking that you can't grow into the person that you need to be to achieve what you want to achieve. Just look at the deficiency, say, okay, this is my current deficiency, accept it for what it is. Look at any other person who does better than you in specific areas of your life as, fuck, I love that guy, I want to grow into that, let's go, rather than seeing it as some type of confirmation of your own inferiority and then using that as anger. Anyways, like, I don't really make videos like this. Usually let me know if you like this type of content and me sharing more about, you know, my life and what I'm learning as I kind of go. I just really want you guys to win. I want this guy to win as well. Love ain't lies, expose people's weakness, stand in your truth, say the difficult shit, because that will allow them to actually see their limitation and maybe make a change, rather than being cuddled up and stay in their peasant mindset and actually become a person that they can be proud of as well, and that the world can be proud of, and that their family can be proud of, that everyone can be proud of. So let me know if you need help with any of the things that I have actually accomplished in my life, you know, dropping the drugs, becoming aligned, largely achieving self-mastery, building my best body, all these things I can help you with. And yeah, I wish you a good day.